hit something. Hello! My name is Caitlin and today I'm going to be talking about To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. If you don't know, this book is about a girl who writes love letters to every boy she's ever loved. They're her way of saying goodbye so she can finally get over a crush she's had. They are for her eyes only, and when she's done, she puts them in a box and just forgets about it. Until one day all the letters get sent out. And madness ensues. If you haven't read the book, that's all the really unspoilery things I can say. It's super cute and really fast. If you haven't read it, pick it up and you'll be done in like a day. My very first note for this book review was page 32, LOL driving strugs me. When she talks about getting lost, I've gotten lost so many times. Like, places close to me, I still get lost. It's just a bad sense of direction. Our main character is Lara Jean, and everything seems to be going okay in her life so far. She's quiet, and her older sister has just gone away to college. Her mom has passed away a long time ago, and she and her dad and her little sister are holding things together without the bigger sister who had kind of taken the role of a mom, basically. The first whiff we get of these letters being sent is when Peter comes up to Lara Jean at school and is like, "You kind of caught me off guard here with this letter." And just reading it, I felt my own sense of dread just come over me. I cannot imagine the embarrassment. And I can't tell if it's worse that these letters are from so long ago, because then she has the excuse, oh, it was a long time ago, but that is so embarrassing. Our good friend Josh, the older sister's ex-boyfriend, Margaret's ex-boyfriend, receives one of these letters. Lara Jean has run home after realizing that these letters have been sent. She's searching for the box. She had them in the hat box that her mom gave her. And she thinks that her father has given the box to Goodwill. Why wouldn't you check a box that you're gonna give to Goodwill to see if there's anything in it? But then I had this inkling Kitty sent it, because Lara Jean had made Kitty angry. And Kitty is a little evil. Like, I am the youngest sister. I understand being a smidge evil. Like, that's really evil. Anyways, Josh gets one of these letters and says, yeah, I had a crush on you kind of when we were little. And I'm just like, isn't this opening up a can of worms that does not need to be opened? Her response to this stress, she wanted to talk to Margaret about it, but obviously she can't because she's written a love letter to her sister's ex-boyfriend. And so her response is to make a giant sundae right out of the carton, and she says she feeds it to herself like medicine. I love this main character. And then, because Josh knows and we don't want Josh to, like, feel awkward, she's like, yeah, totally over it. And then she runs up and kisses Peter Kavinsky. That's an interesting last name, but I like it. My note for this was, this chick is crazy. Because Peter has just been broken up with by Genevieve, who he's been with forever, Peter and Lara Jean decide, let's have a fake relationship. Because Lara Jean wants to make Josh jealous, but also act like she's not in love with him anymore. It's a very complicated situation. And Peter is also in a complicated situation where he also wants to make Genevieve jealous. He still likes her, but he also wants to stop this feeling that Genevieve owns him because they've been together for so long. But as the fake relationship progresses, Lara Jean feels more self-conscious because people are watching her. She all of a sudden has this audience. She's always stressing out over her outfit choices, which cracked me up. There's one point she's like trying on all of her clothes and she has like this poofy polka dot dress and a sweater with a heart and pom-poms on it. No. I love Kitty so much. Peter comes to pick them up and she's in the car and she's like, Peter's your boyfriend since when? And she's like, Margaret doesn't even know, and Kitty takes that as like a compliment that she found out before Margaret. Peter loves Kitty. It's the cutest thing. Just every encounter between Peter and Kitty just crack me up. It's so funny. I love the scene when Peter and Lara Jean are at the diner just talking and he finds out who else got letters and she finds out that he cheated once in 7th grade and is all caught off guard. And she's like, wait, can you read? Yes, I can read! The next time Peter comes to pick up Lara Jean and Kitty, he brings his mom's minivan so that it's not like dangerous that Kitty is sitting in the front and there's two people. Lara Jean gets introduced to Peter's friends and they call her large. They're like, we're gonna call you large because you're so little. This is the first time you see Peter being like protective a little bit over Lara Jean. I love it so much. I love baking time when they're making the cupcakes for Kitty's PTA thing. She's trying to measure out the flour. And she says, "Peter, you made me lose my count again." I have that effect on women. I loved going to get the furniture and they like see that couple that's gonna try to buy the chairs that his mom wanted him to go buy. And they're like, "Beat the Epsteins!" And Lara Jean's totally into it. She's like yelling at him to go and she like pulls herself out the window and just starts screaming and he's like, "What the heck?" We meet Peter's mom and it's just a fun dinner scene and she's like, "Oh, I always wish I had girls." And Peter's like, "Hey." And the mom's like, "You're heathens." The first time I was super sad was when Peter and Genevieve are kind of like getting there again and Lara Jean's like, "Yeah, this was nice, but I'm just like a placeholder." That sucked, like that feeling, because I like felt it with her. I was like, no. I love the character of Chris because she's such a contrast to Lara Jean. Like nobody really knows how they can be friends, but they're so close. It's hilarious. Lara Jean comes up to her room, Chris is asleep in her bed, and she's like, "Let's do something crazy. Let's go break out that person you like from the nursing home." And Lara Jean's like, "It's a school night? Go brush your teeth." "I'm too tired." "You just wanted to break someone out of a nursing home." We get to Halloween. Lara Jean dresses up as Cho, and Josh ended up dressing up as Harry Potter. Like at this point I was totally Team Peter. Like I didn't even want to hang out with Josh anymore and I was like, why? And then I was like, Peter doesn't know about Harry Potter like at all. We got that line where she's like, "You haven't read Harry Potter? Do you not have a soul?" But then he's Spider-Man because he's Peter Parker, Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. That's favorite superhero of all time. I love Spider-Man so much. And then she's like waving the wand, she's like, "Silencio!" and just pushes her hand over his mouth. And then he chases her down the hall like shooting webs. I love their little notes. And this one was my favorite when he gives her the note because he was late. And he puts like, "I'll be on time tomorrow," and there's little spider webs around the edge. It's so cute! I love the Kitty and Lara Jean dance scene. Kitty's like, "Let's show him the dance," and Lara Jean's like mortified. They show him this whole choreographed dance that they have. It's the best thing. And then Peter joins in, gets Kitty to teach him some moves. It's just so adorable. I just can't. He gets locked out of her house and Josh is about to open it up, but Peter comes back with her purse. He's like, "Hey, you forgot your purse. Here's your keys." And then he's like, "Is Josh still over there?" And she says that she doesn't know. He's like, "Just in case." And then kisses her. I was like, ah. And then the next day she's like hiding behind her locker. He's like, "I'm not going to kiss you." Her shyness is just hilarious because he's so outgoing. Christmas cookie bonanza, and they're trying to pick out all the different cookies they're gonna make, and Josh is like, "Mine better make the list." And it's just so awkward because Josh and Peter are both there and everything's just awkward. Josh kisses her. No. We get to the ski trip and she doesn't sit with him and Peter gets really mad. He got the donuts, he was ready. Like when she's headed up to the trail, she calls out to him and she's like, "I know he saw me and ignored me." And I was just like, oh, knife to the heart. But then very soon after, he admits that he likes her and they're just so cute. She didn't bring a swimsuit, so she sits in the hot tub with him with like her pajamas and she's just soaking wet. It's just so cute. And this is when we find out that Jen is evil because she spreads rumors about them. Oh, they were in the hot tub, whatever. I was so annoyed. Just so annoyed because Lara Jean literally did nothing. Be nice to her. Like, I love this character and Jen was so mean. Again, despite her craziness, Chris is just such a great friend. Lara Jean's like, "I'm gonna go to sleep," and just starts crying. And Chris is just there for her all the time, puts her first. It's just, I love their friendship. Christmas comes and Lara Jean's dad is like, "I know there's that locket that you're always looking at in the store, but somebody already bought it, so I got you this." I wonder who bought the locket. Recital party day, Peter shows up. He has brought fruitcake cookies. But then he and Josh get into a fight and Margaret hears and realizes that Josh kissed her sister. Ouch. The sisters really go at it. They're just so angry at each other and I was worried that, like, I was getting to the end of the book. I was like, this is not gonna resolve this quickly. And the sisters, they did make up and I was like, ah, yes, because like that relationship is so important. Lara Jean's like, "You have no idea how much I look up to you, like how much I want to be like you. And I thought that was a really good moment because Margaret has been feeling a lot of pressure and she finally gets to tell her sister that she doesn't feel like she can handle it all. She doesn't outrightly say it, but Margaret doesn't outrightly say a lot of things. There's a lot of having to like figure her out in her character, and I really liked that. Oh, I forgot the puppy. We got a puppy! His name is like Jamie Fox Pickle. It's so cute. Kitty admits to sending the letters. I knew it! I knew it! It gets to the end. I didn't realize I knew there was like P.S. I still love you. That's the next book. I did not realize it was a duology, like they built. I just thought it might be like a sequel. We get to the just Dear Peter, and then nothing. I mean, what am I supposed to do now because I don't have the second one yet? I really want to see how this relationship turns out. Are you kidding me? We couldn't have gotten anything. Like, Peter is still mad. He gets back with Jen. If that is how the next book goes, I cannot handle it. I give To All the Boys I Loved Before 3.5 out of 5 stars. It wasn't my favorite writing style. It took me a little while to get into it. But I love these characters so much, and I thought they were just really funny. This was a super cute, like, what? Can we have this turn into a movie? Oh, I need to go pick up the next one. My name is Caitlin. Thanks for watching. Bye!